Am I back? Hey, Emily. I don't know what I did to my other live, but I'm back. Thank you for coming in. Let me see what I can do. Welcome in, Emily. I'll let more people come in because I was here and then I disappeared. So, can you see? So, I'm restarting real quick on the fly. Can you see the screen and hear me? Okay, thank you. So I was looking at these. We were seeing if we liked these. I think I was just gonna go ahead and run them. And then if I need to run them again, I can. Hey, etc. Goods. What a fun name. I see people coming in, but then they're not staying on my screen. Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let me go ahead and make a listing for these cute little napkin holders. Live auction. I'm gonna run for 20. We're gonna run these for 8. Silver. And gold tone napkin rings. There's no damage. They're new in box. New old stock. So let's go ahead and run them for 8. And they are running. So there's no markings. As you can see in there. Or on the back. All right, thank you for looking at those. If you see anything you're interested in, just let me know. I'm just gonna run through what I got. Go ahead and do this. Beautiful paperweight. I'm gonna do this one for 22. It's not signed. There wasn't like any specific maker I could attribute it to. It's got the satin and the glossy parts to it for the glow. So pretty. Get a picture for this one. Globe. Ooh. Paperweight. We'll run this one for 22. Is that what I said? For 20 seconds. Beautiful gold paper, or gold globe paperweight. It is 2.5, 2 3/4 inches high. And we'll go ahead and run it. It is running. And you can see the bottom, there's no markings. It's really pretty. Decent weight to it. Solid piece of glass. Solid paperweight. All right. How's everybody's morning going? A little rough there for a second, but it's going to pick up from here. That's what we can hope for. All right. Let's run this pretty turned wood vase with all the beautiful knots and natural cracks. You can see the cracking isn't through to the inside. Towards the top it is, but as it goes down, it's good. You might just need an insert to actually put water in here if you're going to do live flowers. But look at that knotting. That is crazy. Run this for 20. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like, actually stunning. I don't think the camera's doing it justice. $20 for 20 seconds. And it is running. Beautiful. Just like the colors and just the I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is signed DV 14 DV. So amazingly cool. There's that one. Oh, and it was, let's see how tall it was. 5.5 inches tall. Right. All right. Welcome, Nina. Happy to have you in. We're just looking at this beautiful wood vase. Let's do this adorable Artisania Rinconada camel. Make that listing real quick. Okay. Artisania Rinconada camel figurine. We'll do that one for 15. Publish. And it is running. He is the very tallest, 4 inches tall. He's got the beautiful stylized fur, and there's the marking. The back, his little saddle. So cute. There's a little oopsie up there, just noticed. All right, thanks for looking at him. Let's pull the elephant forward. Hi, Ollie Bird. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome in, welcome in. All righty. Let's create this listing for this cute little Artisania Rinconada elephant. There he is. So cute. Sorry for my sniffles. I don't know where they came from. It's just all of a sudden. I could spell elephant. He will be 15 as well. 20 seconds. And he is running. At his tallest, he is 3 inches. Beautiful coloring on his head. He's got his tusks. There's the marking. So cute. All right, there's that guy. Let's get some brass in here. Make a listing. Let's see. Brass fan. This be a trivet or just decor? Look how pretty. It's like a phoenix or a peacock on there. Look how pretty. And then here's the back. Solid, decently heavy. We hold that up while I put this in. Believe it's a phoenix. Run this one for 26. There's that. Let's go ahead and run this. And this is a brass fan. I'm just calling it decor. But that beautiful bird, phoenix, peacock, maybe peacock with the feathers right here, but I don't know, he's flying. I don't know. It's just really, really cool. Can't wait to do more pictures on that. All right. Put that figure here. Get coffee break. Um, let's do something fun. This cute red fedora, felt fedora. Hi Thrift Chippin', Mimi. Love that. Hi Ollie Bird. Everybody who's come in. I don't know why I can't see everybody who's in here. Good morning for me. I know it's probably moving into afternoon for some people. I am going to show off this cute red fedora. Let's take a picture. Red felt fedora. Run that for 8. Super cute, fun for winter. Let me completely flatten it out, measure it. Boop, boop. There we go. So the top is 11.5 inches. The opening does just stretch all the way, but we'll measure that part. Flatten that out. So it's about 6 inches. It's just cute little fedora. And we'll go ahead and run it. You're running for 20 seconds. So cute. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. Cute little felt fedora running right now. Perfect for winter time. Thank you for looking at that. Um, let's see what's next. Let's do this beautiful inlaid box with the mother of pearl. Bring it in closer. See how pretty. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Showing off this beautiful box. There is a condition issue just down here. A couple of the bottom panels, but even sitting down, you can't see it. Just so intricate, especially these little pieces right here. Let me get it measured out. It is 4.5 inches wide and 2.25 inches tall. It does open with the red felt inside. Opens perfectly. The hinge is great. All right, let me take a picture, make a listing. Run that for 20 seconds. And it is running now. 4.5 inches wide, 2.25, 3.25 inches tall. Condition issue down there. But as it sits, you can't see it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me see, what can I do next? Do some Weller for the cute little frog vase. If anybody sees something they like, just let me know. Pull this one to front. Another beautiful turned wood vase. Let me get that sticker residue off. Little bud vase. There's the bottom. This one isn't signed like the other one. Sorry. With beautiful like rings. It is smooth and shined up a little bit on the sides. And it is 6.75, just under 7 inches tall. You make a listing for that. Quick picture. Little turnwood bud base. Do 12 on that one. All right, and it's running for 12. So pretty. The beautiful gradients and the rings. So pretty. Okay, just move that back there. Okay, let me pull this carafe double spouted pitcher forward. This will be a $30 starting bid. This is Kanawha. There is no chips or cracks. That is just a bubble. See the seams on the side, the beautiful ship. There's the bottom. This one is attributed to Kanawha. Amber color, it does not glow. Go ahead and do that one for 30. Make a listing. If I can spell. And it is, let's see how tall it is. 8 1/4 tall. 8 3/8. Go with 8 1/4 tall. Go ahead and run that. Hi, Tiffany. Good morning. Good morning. We are running this Amber Carafe double pitcher or double spouted pitcher. No chips or cracks. 8 1/4 inch tall. It's running for 30. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Go. Let's run this little cutie. So this guy, he's got some paint wear, but says Italy on the bottom. With my research, hi Kiko, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know why it's not showing everybody who's come in. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that. But anyway, does have some issues right there as well. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you dropping by. Little condition issue of the paint right here. It's more of a paint chip than a chip or crack of the actual piece. Little bit of wear of the paint. You can see the inside. That is a maker's defect. It's glazed over top of it. Yeah, the glaze is in the crack right there. So it's not a boo-boo on my end. So he's old from what I can, like, in my research. They try to pull him up as Donald Duck, like a old version of Donald Duck, but it wasn't an exact match. So I'm not sure. It does say made in Italy on the bottom. So we're gonna run him for 20. We'll just call him Duck Soldier figurine, Italy. Run him for, we'll do 18, 20 seconds. And he is, yeah, 4 1/4 inches tall. Let's bring him up here and let's run him for 18. So cute. I don't know. I guess that is a nose. Is it a dog? No, because it's got the web feet and the tail. I'm not sure. He's interesting. But it's so cute. Thank you for looking at him. Um, and I just found this the other day. I'm not sure who to attribute or what to call this. I think it came up a sake bowl or just like a soup bowl, but I'm not sure that I would want to put anything in here. Like, look how beautifully detailed that is. I don't think I'd want to put food in here. And then look at this snake on the outside, just carved into that. All the scale detail. I think this might be Raku. I believe it is. And then there's the signature, Nicole. So artist made a little bowl, freeform bowl. Artist made, artist signed, freeform bowl. So pretty. I could not leave it in the store. That's for sure. Freeform. Um, artist signed pedestal bowl. And do that for 22. And it is running. It is 5 inches wide. Well, if it's wide, it's 5.5. And it is 3 inches tall. Craziest part was the snake. This was so cool. Oh, rattlesnake. Is the rattle coming up? All right, there's that one. Do the frog vase. If there's any requests, thank you everybody who's in here hanging out with me. I have a whole bunch of other stuff. I can even just scan the shelves for you. I have cloisonne, I have glass vases, glass figurines, glass paperweights, pottery. I have crystalline vase, very large. I have Delft. I have clown cookie jar that has a lot of condition issues. Some decorative plates. Yeah. If you think of something you'd like to see, just let me know. Thank you, whoever just popped in. I just looked down and it hid you away from me. We're looking at this green frog vase. It is 5.5 inches tall. The little opening is 1.25 inches wide. Cute little frog just hanging out on the vase. Matte green glaze with the brown speckles. Unsigned. Go ahead and make that listing. If you see anything I've run that you want me to run again, just let me know as well. Green frog base. Run him for 18. And he's running. There's this. Hi, Freaky Chic. Hi, hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Little frog vase. If you see anything I've run that you want me to run again, just let me know. I've got all kinds of stuff available. Do this pretty planter real quick. It's more muted, so it's nice for the cooler weather winter with the red and the blue. It's a wide one, 9 inches wide, 2.5 inches in depth, and it is 4 inches tall. Here is the inside, glazed on the inside. I don't believe there's any chips or cracks. There's like lines from the mold right there. Original sticker on the bottom. I couldn't figure out who to attribute this to. There's another like line, glaze slash mold line. And I can run that for 12. Go ahead and make a listing for it. To get the right picture. There we go. iPad is so much harder to take pictures on. I don't know why. Floral, red, and blue, and yellow. Planter. Run that for 20 seconds. And it is running. What is everybody's favorite thing to find or buy at the store or on here? Is it glass? Is it pottery? Salt and pepper shakers? Wood? The list can go on and on and on. Thank you for looking at that. Pull this forward. I believe this is Royal Vale, made in England. Bone china teacup and saucer. There's the bottom of that. No chips or cracks. Excellent condition with the gilding around the edge. Is very, very pretty. This lighting isn't doing it justice. I apologize. Sorry. That's better. A little bit better. Teacup is 2 3/4, and the saucer is 5.5 inches. Go ahead and take a picture for that one. Rose teacup and saucer for 8. All right, and it is running. It is transferware rose teacup. Royal Vale, made in England, product of Ridgeway Potteries Ltd. Very pretty. And the colors you see on the cameras, the colors that it is, so that's nice. All right. me pull out these fun little candies. I believe these are just glass. I don't think they're crystal. This one has some gold along the edge. These are not colored. This one does have some coloring. Just do all these together. Cute little teapot and teacup set. Nice little heart with a little rhinestone there. That one's really sparkly. And then a fun just prism pyramid. Super clear. Just my fingerprints on it. No, looks like there is little nick right there and right here. But all the other pieces are good. I'll just run that lot for 5. The pyramid, the candies, and the teapot and teacup. Fun little glass pieces. I publish. And it is running. Starting at 5 just for all these pieces. This heart is really pretty. See it glistening in the light. The gold bottle in the back, that's the amber. It's Kanawa double spouted pitcher. I can pull that forward and pull these out of the way. So there's this. I believe it was 8 1/4 inches tall. Spouts together are 3 1/4. How are you, Jolene? Thank you for taking a look. Yeah, this is Kanawa. Oh, I forgot what that ship is called. Let me look up that ship. Um, it is where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Clipper ship. All right. It would be a, what did I have it at? $30 starts. No thanks. Okay. No worries. It's really pretty. It doesn't glow, but beautiful amber color. I'm gonna pull this Ken Edwards pedestal bowl compote forward with the beautiful bird and butterfly flowers. No chips or cracks. Excellent condition. There's Tonala K.E. Ken Edwards with his like musical note signature. There is crazing, but no chips or cracks. Can't tell if this is a repair down here. It's just so well done. I can't tell if it's part of the like firing or what. I'll do 30 for that though. We make the listing. Ken Edwards pedestal bowl compost. Run that for 32. And it is running. Hi, Jay Griff. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got Ken Edwards up to the plate, 9 inches across, 5 inches tall. Beautiful compo pedestal bowl. Thank you for looking at that. Um, let's do a couple paperweights and then wrap it up for the day. Well, nice, quick and easy show this morning. All right, I got these 2 paperweights right here. Run them for 25. You can take a pick. Let's see. The red and blue one with the Bolacante is 4 inches tall. And this one is about 3 1/4, 3.5 inches tall. They're both not signed, but a nice polished bottom. The pretty, almost like water, under the water wave look to that one. And then spiral with the neat and controlled Bolacante spiral as well. Polished bottom, no signature. Both so gorgeous. Bring those forward. Into the light. Bring it into the light. Hi, Vang. Bang. I'm so sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of those pronunciations. We are running these paperweights. It'll be choice. I'm going to start them at 25. And then you take your pick. Choice paperweight. $25. 20 seconds. And it is running. Be both of these. There is one red and 2 is the blue and red. All right. And if there's nothing else you see that you like, or want me to run again, that's in the bin. I will go ahead and peace out for the day. I might pop back on later if possible. Um, get my get my bin ready and loaded would be better for next time. So I am going to get out of here. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. I know it's kind of just starting for some. Let's see who's on to raid. Ooh, we had the globe paperweight, so let's do Pamela thrifting the globe.